Reg. Welcome to my channel where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. So this morning I did a video and I wanted to jump in and ask the burning question that had everybody kind of buzzing the last couple of days, and that was, are arrests imminent? Now, there's been a lot of talk about the deep state players and those that were involved in corruption and illegal activity, and a lot of people are expressing their frustration on Twitter and social media and elsewhere that these people have not been brought to justice at this point, and there's a growing frustration. And so I thought, well, let's take a look and see what the cards say. Is our arrest imminent? Because that is what people are saying. They're hearing buzzwords that people are going to be arrested and people are going to go down for their crimes, and getting people's hopes up, those that are looking for justice. And so I thought, well, let's ask the cards and see. So I did a spread, and I hadn't had a chance to upload it by the time I got done with the video. I had to get to work, and then I turned on the news, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm a little late on the uptake, but I'll tell you here what I found in the video. The first on that question of, are arrests imminent? I got the Knight of Cups. Now that's a card of an offering. A card of moving forward, like there's something coming. It's letting you know there's a message of something coming. It was crossed by the Death card. And that Death card can be like unwelcome change, that Death reversed. So I thought, there's this card about a message of unwelcome change on the horizon. Now, what was above that was the Star reversed. And the Star is the card of hope. And with it reversed, it can be disappointment or not realizing things that you'd hoped for. Underneath this was the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this kind of what led up to this. And we've got a page, which is a messenger. This page reversed means stagnation. Things not moving, like trying to get something going and it's just stuck. That feeling of being in a rut. And that was the feeling that led up to this. It's like, I think there's a good number of people out there who are feeling like the wheels of justice are turning way too slow, and what's taking so long, and there's this stuck feeling like the wheels are stuck in mud and you can't go forward. Then we had the Eight of Wands in the reverse position, and I was like, well, that's interesting. That's the card of movement, like there's something happening, but it's in the past. So at the time I recorded this morning, I was like, I was like, that's weird. But once I got to work, it was like, well, of course, there was already some action taken this morning. Things have already happened. Now on the forward position, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the Five of Pentacles. This is like, don't risk, don't take a risk. Things could get ugly. It could get a little dicey moving forward. Then we had the Devil reversed on the next card, which is the people involved who are, people are looking for justice. Now, the Devil card is a card of being in bondage or being bound to something. And as a reversal, it's like being set free. And of course, I didn't know this at the time, but now it's like, that's Comey. That's James Comey getting let off the hook. That's what I think that is. And that had already happened with that Eight of Wands in the past position. That had already taken place at the time I was doing my video. I didn't know that. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles on the environment. What's happening now? Now that indicates that there's work being done. There's something happening still. So I don't think that that is like all over and it's all over and done with, because this indicates there's still work being done on this idea of arrests. The next card is the Nine of Wands reversed, and this is in the position of what people hope for or fear the most might happen. And this is like that card of delay. Cards is waiting for something. And when you're waiting as a reversal, you're waiting for something that doesn't materialize. It just gets delayed and delayed and delayed. And so that's the anxiety aspect of what is happening with this. But the ultimate outcome card is the Tower. That's the card of calamity, things falling apart, destruction. So we have that, careful, there's something dicey happening in the future. And then the Tower card in the outcome. So I think this reading was like a mixed bag of stuff. There's a lot of moving parts with it. We have this stuff has already happened. We have this being set free with that Devil reversed. But then we've got this careful, don't risk, that Death reverse, that looming on the horizon. And then the outcome as that Tower card. Now, I certainly don't want to get anybody's hopes up. I'm actually one of those skeptics. Maybe skeptic isn't the right word. Cynical. We'll go there. I'm a little more cynical when it comes to these things. As it's kind of like, well, we'll see it. We'll believe it when we see what happens. If anybody goes to jail for this stuff, if anybody gets indicted or arrested, we'll see. You know, I'm kind of like, I like to kind of wait and see what happens. And I don't want to jump out and be really hopeful and then feel disappointed, you know, if justice is being slow. So I just kind of waited out. But I wonder with that Tower, that destruction card looming in the outcome, and that risky, dicey, careful kind of card on the future. So there could be some more coming on this. This seemed like this reading had like a lot of mixed moving parts. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I didn't want to upload that other video, I felt like I was behind the times because a lot of this had already happened by the time I got to work. So I'm just kind of giving highlights of what I saw. And now that I can reflect back, it's like, oh, that makes sense now. So at the time I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Things have already happened, and what's this about the set free? And I'm like, huh? So now it makes more sense. I wanted to relay it in a way that kind of made more sense. So, all right. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time in Intuitive Edge. Bye-bye.